This call is being recorded.
Buddy, you got a new phone?
I did. I got a new phone and had to do all the updates and nonsense today.
Nice.
And came out pretty good.
Buddy?
Yes.
I just lost you for a second, I think.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay.
What kind of phone you
I was
got?
rather nervous for a moment. I got the new Note, whatever the newest Note is.
A Samsung.
Of course I got a Samsung. I've had Samsung. Huh?
So you're going to have Google Podcasts on there, which we are awaiting approval from. Takes like 2 to 3 weeks for Google. But we are approved by Stitcher and iHeartRadio as of today. So we're up on 4 different podcasting networks.
Sweet.
Sweet is the word. We're taking the internet by storm, Fatty.
I mean, we seem to be launching an all-out assault on the internet, and I couldn't be more thrilled.
Just carpet bomb the internet.
What I'm hoping for is that one of these days my customers will come and be like, I didn't know that was you.
Yeah. Your voice sounds
I'll be like,
familiar,
yes,
bro.
that means now I can quit my job and never have to worry about it again.
Start doing endorsements and shit. So we got a guest on the show today. I haven't called him yet.
Yeah.
He's not like hiding somewhere waiting to be introduced. I'm going to give him a call in a few minutes. But we've had a lot of guests in our time, but this guy is my white whale. He has eluded me every time we've tried to get him on the show. Usually for our Earth Day Spectaculars, because that's where he seems to fit the most. But
I mean, he is a fellow lover of plants.
He does love plants. He's got a bit of a green thumb as well. But
speaking of green thumb, no, you should finish his intro first, and then we can get to my disgust with New England.
Yeah. So I think at least three, maybe 4 times. We have had this gentleman, and he said, "Yeah, I'll be on your show." And we were very excited to have him on our show. A few times it would have been a live show. A couple of times it would have been a recorded show. Just throughout the lifespan of our podcasts. And every time it comes down to it, we just can't get him. It's just radio silent. But I've been talking to him since late last night, and he is awaiting our phone call right now.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yes, fantastic. So here's what I'm going to do, Fatty. I'm going to leave you with the audience. You're going to talk to them for a second about our brand new YouTube channel and our email address that I've recently reestablished, keepingthefat@gmail.com. So you're going to tell them what they can do with that, and I'll be right back with our guest. Do you understand your assignment?
Well, Internet. I do understand my assignment. I know absolutely nothing about the YouTube page. I'm just here to be, the comedy of the entire show, because everybody knows that I'm the funniest one.
Yeah, you're the funny guy. You're the jokes guy. I'm going to go get him. You just talk to them about what they should do with our email address, all right?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Are we alone now, Internet? Is it just us? Phenomenal. Everybody's gone. It's just you and I, heart to heart. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. The show thanks you that we're going to be moving on all these new platforms and hopefully reaching a much wider audience for the new people. Welcome. We don't talk about a lot of super important stuff. It's mostly just me and Michael BSing about the things we love. you can email us about the things you love, and we will look into them and give honest opinions. Mostly we stick to the Star Wars stuff and pop culture, and if you have magic stuff you want me to talk about, hit me up. Michael knows the email address because I have had
tobacco
cigarette or a tobacco cigarette before I sat down, but I do want to know. Listen to some of the old episodes. Give us some input on theories we've discussed and things like that, and we'll bring them up for sure. We hope to reach as many of you as possible. And Michael still isn't back. I don't know what's taking him so long. But I mean, Star Wars is kind of my thing. I lack a lot. We both do, I think, in the Clone Wars department. But other than that, any kind of thing you want to talk about Star Wars related, what?
So
I mean,
while
I'm
I was
repeating myself
attempting,
at this point, and you got to tell them what the email address again is, because
the email address is keeping the fat, all one word, @gmail.com.
Okay.
So when I was trying to reach our guests, I have 2 numbers in my phone for him, and the first one I tried didn't work, so it kicked me back over to here. And I heard you make a little faux pas that I'm gonna have to edit.
I know. I was just gonna say I fucked up.
It's gonna be like our second or third edit ever. All right, we got a guest on the line, gentleman that we've been trying to get for years. We're gonna go ahead and introduce. This is Mr. Tyler Marsland, in Massachusetts.
Hi.
So Tyler is an artist and you're a musician, right? You play the music.
I dabble.
He's also a bit of a gardener.
Oh yeah.
As we mentioned earlier. So we've been trying to get you.
Cultivation is one of the dying arts of this country, and I salute you, sir, for keeping it alive.
We salute. We at the Fatness salute you. So I was telling Fatty. So I don't know if you've followed our podcast over the years, but we do an annual event. We call it the Early Earth Day Spectacular because we're so into Earth Day. We really love plants.
Nice. We
celebrate our Early Earth Day Spectacular, but because we can't get together on the 22nd, we do it on April the 20th. And
it just so happens to work out. There's absolutely
it just works out every year. Every year we're able to get together on April the 20th.
Perfect.
There is
we've been trying to get you on that show. I don't know if you remember, but every year around that time. Man, every time I start talking, you start talking, bro.
All right, I'll shut up.
So do you know anything about our podcast? You don't have to be nice. If you have never listened to our podcast, it's fine. You know nothing about our podcast.
I don't know much about it.
Well, you're going to have to go follow us on Facebook after this. And we are now officially, it's going to be like the third time I've said it, we are officially on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Nice.
Awaiting pending on several other podcasts. We're also on iHeartRadio and Stitcher as of today. But yeah.
I do think, however, if we got on Apple Play, Google shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, no, as far as the approval process, if Apple's cool with what we're doing, then we're gold.
As we start getting emails to cease and desist on 4 different platforms.
Yeah. Somebody at Apple is going to listen to our show and just be like, nope, get them off of here.
That's the dream.
We do a very raw show here. We do a very homegrown show here. So yeah. Are you into Star Wars, Tyler? I don't think we've ever talked about Star Wars.
There was a time.
There was a time.
There's never not a time.
I haven't kept up in the last, maybe half a dozen years. Whatever's come out since then.
So you haven't seen like the sequels and the TV shows and stuff, but you got like old school Star Wars when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the best Star Wars, is the childhood Star Wars.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because you're filled with childlike wonder.
Yes. And then there are those of us that are still full of childlike wonder, and I love Star Wars.
I hear The Mandalorian is great.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, they definitely did Star Wars a lot of justice in this.
They did basically. It was like a Western / samurai movie. Like
that's awesome.
In Star Wars, it was sort of an adaptation of Lone Wolf and Son. And now I'm getting pretentious.
Now you are getting pretentious. Star Wars is fun, goddammit. We don't do the artsy bullshit here.
There's this thing I found this like article the other day, and I could not wait to talk to you about it. So I follow this YouTube channel / blog, Ed's Retro Geek Out. And it's this goofy Belgian dude who collects like retro toys from like the 80s and 90s.
Cool.
And he's got this like extensive collection of like Ninja Turtles, Toxic Avenger, G.I. Joe, all that stuff. Rare ones, variants, stuff like that. And he does these videos about like the history of like canceled toy lines and failed toy lines and stuff like that. But apparently, you know how they used to do like crossover Ninja Turtles action figures?
Yeah.
So I had like the Star Trek ones. I had all 4 of the Turtles in their Star Trek costumes. But there was almost, and I've got pictures I can send you of like prototypes and concept art, but there was a Star Wars Ninja Turtles crossover set that got canceled.
Why would they cancel something like that?
Right? So you've
my
got
wallet just screamed out in dollar bills.
Raphael in one set. Raphael is Chewbacca with Donatello strapped to his back as C-3PO. April O'Neil as Princess Leia, and obviously Darth Vader is the Shredder.
Yeah.
Leonardo in this set is Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing like flight suit with Donatello as Yoda and Raphael as R2-D2.
That's pretty tight, actually.
And there were even like mock-up like action figures. They made a Shredder Darth Shredder. They made a Chewbacca Raphael, and they made a Luke Skywalker Leonardo and R2-D2 Raphael, which is literally R2-D2 with 2 and his feet, instead of having like the little like wedge feet, he's got like 2 Ninja Turtle toes.
That's it?
But apart from that, it's just R2-D2 with a red mask on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why
would you cancel that? So the problem is that Ninja Turtles has always been Playmates. And Playmates, they did all the Star Trek stuff back in the 90s. Yeah. So that's why that crossover happened. But famously, Star Wars is the domain of Kenner. Kenner and Lego. Hello?
Okay.
Is anybody out there?
We're here.
Yes,
okay.
We're here.
So when nobody's
speaking,
speaking, it just goes completely silent. So I'm always convinced that I've lost the call.
It's because you're
really
the buzz recording the call.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's like, that would be the worst part. No, that's it. But like, how
Fucking
crazy?
Big Brother is watching.
How crazy is it that somebody went to all the trouble? They had this idea. It was like 1994. It was like the re-releases were just coming out. Like the special editions were just coming out.
Yeah, I would have had all of those without a doubt.
Yeah, no, every single fucking one of them. Imagine, dude, the Millennium Falcon, but it's a turtle shell.
That'd be cool.
Or like a manhole cover.
Dude, it would be a pizza.
Oh my God, it would be a pizza. No, that would be instead of the chessboard. Instead of the chessboard in the like lounge area of the Millennium Falcon, it would be just a pizza.
All right.
But no, it would be a big turtle shell, and on the sides, those round parts on the sides would be manhole covers.
What about the turtle van, though? What would be the turtle van?
The turtle van?
Remember they had a van?
Yeah, I had that van.
Okay,
I had that van in 2 flavors, actually. I had the turtle variant, and I had the like news truck that came with this special edition April O'Neil action figure.
Nice.
When you look back at it, I'm like, it's crazy that I don't care much about the Ninja Turtles now because I fucking loved the Ninja Turtles when I was a kid.
You know what's turning into a market that I didn't really think was going to?
What?
Fucking original Power Ranger toys.
Oh, that does not surprise me. Here's the deal, that the kids who bought those toys when they were children, they are now grown adult people.
Oh,
with
that's
real
true.
money.
I was going to say, with grown adult people money. No, I was at the Toy Vault not that long ago. I was grabbing, like, magic packs you can't find anywhere else.
Yeah.
And I was trying to, scratch some lottery tickets, bought 3 of this set, 3 of another set. And I passingly said,
Daddy?
"Oh, it's cool you have a whole, it's cool." What? Can you hear
Daddy?
me? What?
Uh-oh.
I am here.
Daddy?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm here. Why can't you hear me?
I hear you.
Can the internet hear me? You can hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. So then did we lose Michael?
I think we might have.
That's some horse shit. But no, Pat.
This call is being recorded.
What did you do?
My internet cut out. Fucking internet.
Your what?
Cut out. My internet cut out.
Wow.
Like my Wi-Fi on my phone just sort of like popped off for a second.
Do better.
Hold on a sec.
What do you mean, hold on a sec?
I gotta go get Tyler back. I have like 4 numbers in my phone for him.
Well, which one did you get him on? Why do you have 4 numbers for him? Michael, you're not even here, are you?
Everything's fine.
Oh. Is that a mosquito? Fuck you, New England. Oh, it's not a mosquito. All right, cool.
Yo,
Fucking,
I Oh no, did it drop again?
This call is being recorded.
Michael.
So I'm just sitting by the window now where I got LTE, and I've turned my Wi-Fi off. I've just turned it off because it just keeps dropping.
I'm so glad. Because did you hear me a couple of seconds ago? Like,
no.
I dropped two perfectly good titles for this episode.
Oh.
I forget what the first one was, but the second one was, can you please tell me you can hear me? And I know it recorded that for a second because I still heard Tyler.
It'll be interesting to see how much we actually got. I'm wondering if it was recording you while I couldn't hear you.
The other one was, don't you worry about my data, son. I got buckets and buckets of it.
So it would have been a good one, but now we've spoiled it. We can't use that one.
Yes, you can totally use it. Damn it. No, it's your fault we have to use it. Fuck with me. Ruin my whole day.
Yeah.
So, no, I was at the Toy Vault. I got the packs. Pulled a couple of decent rares, but
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, and I said in passing, it's cool that you have like full Megazords in here. I have one at home. I was like, well, I have one at home, and I might need a new saber-toothed tiger because mine's missing a foot.
Mm.
I still have the foot somewhere. I just got to epoxy it back together, or at least put it back together somehow. I just never tried to. I always thought I would just fuck it up, so I just put it aside.
Mm. I mean, you get like a nice liquid super glue, and you just line it up real good. You should be fine.
Yeah.
You don't want to like jam up the joint, though, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it's all the way at the bottom of the foot where it broke off.
Okay.
Like it's got nothing to do with the joint. It's right at like as you would, wrist of the paw, I guess.
Okay. No, that's easy.
And yeah. But I was like 8 when I did it, and I just put it. I have this little blue Power Rangers lunchbox that has all of my action figure accessories in it.
Yeah.
Because I knew I would lose them. I have Optimus Prime's little fists in there somewhere.
So Evan Weatherby, he's got this like little plastic foot locker that is filled with G.I. Joes and their accessories. Just like so many fucking G.I. Joes. Never seen so many G.I. Joes.
That's cool.
He has the robot with the arms that come off, and you can attach like gun arms instead.
That's what's up.
Coolest fucking thing.
Like Planet Terror.
What's that?
Like Planet Terror, the lady with the machine gun.
Oh yeah, for the leg, yeah. That's a really cool idea for a peg leg, man.
I feel like literally firing from the hip would hurt like a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, eat grenade, bitches.
You
God, my hip!
You get all sorts of muscle in that area from learning to walk on one leg. Anyway, like we're learning to use that peg leg. Yeah.
So what's news?
What's news? There's a rumor that Daisy Ridley is returning as Rey in a vague project of some sort.
I love her. Personally.
She was fantastic. She was so good.
It's damn shame that she was the victim of shitty writing.
Everybody in those movies was so good.
The first one and the third one. Like the salvage that was the third one.
Yeah.
But I thought she was perfect in Force Awakens.
Yeah, she was so good. But like that whole trilogy, everybody in it was so good.
Mm.
But like
Tyler.
Yes.
What is your favorite Star Wars movie and why?
Interesting.
That's a good question. I like
This is a standard question now for all guests.
Okay.
I like
moving forward.
There were 3 really old ones, right? And then 2 when I was like a child, right?
Yeah.
I like the special effects of the old ones.
The practical effects?
Yeah.
All right. That is a check mark in your column.
I don't like the way that CGI has been going.
It's like if you use it really.
I tell you this
if you
all
use
the time.
it really sparingly, yeah. Practical is always going to be, because you're doing that. You've made this thing. You can tell the difference between somebody. I noticed it when I was watching episode 3. That like you can tell the difference between somebody who's just acting on green screen, and when Obi-Wan Kenobi pats the big lizard on the head, like they didn't even have like a big green cushion there for him to touch. He was touching air, and you can tell.
Yeah.
Like you'll never fool me, you know.
Well, yeah, because when you
like
hit
I'd rather
there's like a ripple effect up your arm.
Yeah. Baby Yoda is a puppet.
Yeah.
Grogu's a puppet. He's an actual physical puppet. And it's like he looks like really good CGI.
Although they did nail Grand Moff Tarkin.
You can't beat something real. So they weren't sure if the puppet would look good, like on screen, and Jon Favreau was like setting up shooting dates to do it like with the puppet and without, in case it looked stupid and they just wanted to CGI it. And Werner Herzog, who plays one of the villains, called him a coward. So they just went with the puppet.
Even if it's corny.
Yeah, no, I'd rather it be a real thing.
Yeah.
Well, the original Yoda.
Look at Jar Jar Binks. You shot yourself in the foot with Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, you did. I mean, just all around.
Yeah.
But it would have been way better if he was a puppet.
But the new Star Wars movies, they have one character that's on screen, like as a character, that is completely CGI. That's it. And it's that little weird alien with the tiny eyes, but like the big like goggles. And in the third one, they built a puppet. They made her practical.
No shit.
Yeah. Lupita Nyong'o. What is that character's name? She's so good.
Maz something?
Maz Kanata. She was really good.
Michael knows all the random names of all the side characters, and I love it.
I've said it so many times before, but I'll never forgive them for what they did to General Hux. Because in Force Awakens, he had such a cool, like character.
Yeah, they made him a pussy.
Then they made him the comic relief. And they like went overboard with it completely. It's
You're
like that
talking
opening scene in the second movie.
Yeah, I was just going to say, the specific example you're going to cite, because I've heard this from you too many damn times.
Well, that makes Poe Dameron look really fucking cool. It makes Hux look like a complete fucking idiot.
Yeah, I get it, but that's the point. It's to make Poe seem so fucking cool.
But I feel like he could have found a balance.
The First Order right to its face.
Like, you can pull off that character having an issue with the way that he's being spoken to in a more dignified way than what... That felt like a Family Guy bit. Like, if they had done a different kind of scene, this is what Family Guy would have done to make fun of the scene. Instead, they skipped Star Wars and went right to Family Guy.
That's fair.
It was very funny. You should check out the new Star Wars movies, Tyler, if you get a chance.
He always follows up. he always follows up trashing that scene with, "It was really well done, though."
No, but like the thing is, like I can have my issues and still love the movies.
Whatever. You
I've seen Batman and Robin at least 4 times. It's a complete piece of garbage, and I love it to death.
Same. I mean, Chris O'Donnell made that whole movie for me.
And that's like, when Chris O'Donnell is carrying all your weight, then that's saying something about your movie.
Yeah.
We watched the Dark Knight trilogy recently over a weekend.
Does it hold up?
Those movies are so fucking good. What's up?
Still hold up?
It does. Those movies were so well made. They were so good. Like I'm pretty sure that Dark Knight Rises is my favorite. I fucking love Bane so much. He's so good.
Who, Bane?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Tom Hardy.
Easily the best villain that they ever did, and with the best casting for that villain ever.
Yeah.
They nailed it.
Heath
They
Ledger
nailed
was
it with Heath
amazing.
Ledger and the Joker, and they nailed it with Bane too.
Yeah.
Ed Hardy.
And fucking
Kevin? I forget.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Ed Hardy's like, he makes like jean jackets or something.
Yeah.
T-shirts
yeah.
and shit. He just
I'm gonna
puts
get
his
an angry
name
letter
on
from
stuff.
fucking
Is
Tom
he a
Hardy
professional put my namer on her?
Yeah, that's what he is. He's a professional douche. That's what he is.
Yeah. Ed Hardy's the king of the douchebags.
Here, you got to put the dazzles on that T-shirt.
Tom Hardy. So, Fatty, you said when you were watching Star Trek recently, you didn't do like the Next Generation movies and stuff?
Yeah.
So you didn't do Nemesis, in which Tom Hardy plays the evil clone of Captain Jean-Luc Picard?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Shinzon. He was
okay.
So the Romulans got a hold of Picard's DNA, and they made a clone of him, and they were going to use him for like
nefarious purposes,
spying and shit. And then they found out Picard's got this like rare illness to which there is no cure, and they abandon the clone and give him to the Remans, who live on like the moon and are like this subjugated race of like miners and shit. But they give this clone to them, and then like years later, this evil, angry fucking Jean-Luc Picard clone shows up. And it's like Tom Hardy shaved completely bald. He wasn't so fucking massive back then. He was kind of more like lean. Like he was an evil clone of Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Like he was perfect casting to be like a young clone of Patrick Stewart.
I mean, have you seen Peaky Blinders?
I have not.
He plays an antagonist in that show, and he's so good.
That's the one with Cillian Murphy?
Huh?
That's the one with Cillian Murphy?
I think so, yeah. I don't remember.
The dude who played the Scarecrow in the Dark Knight movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cillian Murphy. Dude, you are biting the fuck out of my arm. You gotta be nice to me. You gotta be nice to me. Stop being so rude.
And
sometimes I have to give my cat a talking to. Sorry.
He did the movie about I forget if he was like a gang leader or if he was just an all round general outlaw. These two like London twins.
Oh yeah, I can't remember the specific
also
with
Tom Hardy. Also with Tom Hardy.
Yeah, he played the two main characters.
Have you guys ever seen Bronson?
I don't think so.
So Bronson is the true story of this like ridiculous, like legendary British prisoner who like he kept like he was arrested for heinous crimes, and then he continued to commit heinous crimes throughout the prison system. And he's like the most legendary prisoner who has ever been. And he chose to call himself Charles Bronson. Like, that's not his given name. He gave himself that name. He was Charles Bronson. He has this big, huge mustache. Movie is so fucking weird. Just like gratuitously violent.
I love
a good
that
movie. I watched that with my friend Mushri one day.
Tyler, have you seen the new Godzilla movie yet?
No, I haven't.
What about Mortal Kombat?
No, I haven't.
That movie's so good.
Which one, the Godzilla?
Both of them. They're both phenomenal. I thought they were both great. But Godzilla.
So we gotta get it.
Better.
We gotta get it straight though. Mortal Kombat is not good, but it's so.
No.
No, yeah, it's
Okay.
Mortal Kombat. It's Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
If you go into it expecting anything other than Mortal Kombat, you're fucking stupid. That's on you. That's on you walking into a movie saying, "Oh, this will probably have a great plot." No. No, it is a movie adaptation of a fighting video game.
So, like, it's a tournament?
Yeah.
No, it's not even a tournament this time. I mean,
well, no, they're killing
it's not
everybody
a structured tournament.
so that they can default win the tournament before it even happens.
Yeah.
They're just trying to kill all the competitors.
I mean, don't get me wrong, watch it. It's really good.
When we talked about Mortal Kombat before, I had mentioned that I was interested in seeing what like hardcore Mortal Kombat fans thought of it, like people who know like the story and shit. Do you know what they think of it?
What do they think of it?
Do you know what they think of it? Not fans. Not fans of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume so.
Yeah. But it's like they have to understand that for a mass market, they can't just make a movie for Mortal Kombat fans. They got to make a movie for people who remember Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
I haven't played Mortal Kombat in probably over a decade.
I've played Mortal Kombat more recently than that, but the fatalities they chose to use were all fantastic. I thought the movie was good. It is what it is. Like, people need to, like how people need to take Solo with a grain of fucking salt. It is a fucking Star Wars movie.
Yeah, it's like.
But Mortal Kombat is Mortal fucking Kombat.
It's a Mortal Kombat movie.
Violent, bloody. It is nothing but fighting. There's going to be like a splash of story to keep you somewhat interested. But what you're really there for is the fight. It was a good
story too.
I enjoyed it.
But it
was a low effort story. Low effort.
I suppose I'm more impressed by the effort the writers of Mortal Kombat put into the story.
Are you sure? Because I'm thinking it's pretty low effort.
Yeah, no, that's exactly.
I mean, Kano. I think it was more character development. Kano was fucking perfect.
Kano was so good.
The whole movie.
He was so. Sometimes I feel like he was a little much, but he was always funny.
He carried that movie. I'm sorry, the no-name character that is supposed to die carried the movie.
Yeah, Kano. Getting at least 4 more Mortal Kombat movies. I think at least one of them is going to be like a Sub-Zero solo movie.
It should be a Sub-Zero Scorpion movie. That is what it should be.
Like the sequel to like the opening scene. Like no, I'd watch that. I'd watch that.
And have it bleed into that starting scene.
I bet they're gonna do that as like an HBO Max series.
I'm super okay with that.
So they're doing the new Suicide Squad movie is coming out, and it's got a character played by John Cena, the Peacemaker.
Mm,
And
okay.
Peacemaker is modeled as like a Captain America, except that the Peacemaker is like a psychopath. The quote from the trailer he has is something like, "I don't care how many men, women, and children die to secure peace." But he's getting an HBO Max series.
Michael,
Yeah.
have you seen The Boys?
I haven't watched The Boys yet.
Are
There's,
you
2 seasons
shitting
now?
me,
How many
sir?
episodes? How many episodes a season?
I think 10.
10.
Because
I keep meaning to check it out.
Like the guy who the character that is Superman in this is that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like if Superman got caught up in his own clout.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I understood
it's
it.
Great.
I really love Carl Urban too. Hold on. There was another HBO Max series. I can't remember what it is now. Saw the first teaser for the Friends reunion.
Whoa!
Friends reunion on the 27th.
Uh-huh.
They're calling it the one where they got back together. I'm excited for that. I wish they did like a scripted thing, but it's cool to see them all back together anyway. Do I still have everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just.
Scotty, you been up to
whatever.
anything exciting? You been up to anything exciting?
More and more people are playing Magic.
Yeah. You getting out there, winning some 20s?
I think this Friday is the first structured competitive thing, but I don't have a deck ready.
Oh.
So I'm probably just gonna play Commander like I always do.
Okay.
If I even go. But I am gonna start working on Eldrazi Tron for Modern because it's the cheapest deck you could build.
Yeah.
We'll see how I like it, because if I get clapped in 2 turns, I don't want to play. Just don't.
That'd be loud.
That's not fun to me.
I saw a thing today about that Forgotten Realms set.
Yep.
It popped up in my Facebook feed. And I guess Wizards is hoping that this will get more people to start playing Dungeons and Dragons again, because I guess the sales are flagging.
Who'd
Even
have
with
thunk
the
it?
McElroys. Yeah. It's just I was scrolling through Amazon and I saw the starter set, the 3 books you need to start playing D&D is $91. Yep. That is ridiculous. When I was a kid, I had a player's handbook. And that player's handbook, I think it was $45, which is still fucking shitty expensive. It's just they don't make it easy.
When I first started making paycheck money, that was my thing, was D&D.
Mhm.
And
I had all the
core
books at one point.
I still have a whole bunch of books somewhere.
I got my 3rd edition books back in Hopkinton.
I
never went past 3rd
handbook
edition.
in the
I lost
basement.
interest. That leather-bound one with the... No, I stole that from you.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. But no, I never went past... I played, I think, maybe 2 or 3 games in 3.5, but I never went past 3.
Well, because every game we start, someone flakes out on.
Yeah.
Every
But also, like,
single game.
I'm not in.
Someone.
Yeah.
It's not you. I'm just saying someone bails or scheduling becomes impossible.
Yeah. I would. You know what I would really love to do? I would love to play a game instead of run it. Well, I'm chasing this joy that I used to have when I play a game. Yeah, I want to play.
I don't like.
Tyler, have you been up to anything exciting?
Oh no, not really. I got some horse shit the other day.
Horse shit, nice.
Yeah.
For your crops?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Those tomatoes are going to grow in nice and healthy.
Yeah, they should.
Support small farms.
Yeah.
Silly shit.
You guys got gas? You got gas?
I have to get gas tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh. Are you going to be able to get gas tomorrow, Patty?
I will be able to get gas. Everyone will be able to get gas tomorrow. A minor interruption in a pipeline supply does not stop mass production. They have backups on backups on backups. Because of the first shortage in 77, they have more on-site storage now.
Yeah.
Sure, price is going to go up a little bit for a week or two and come back down.
Yeah.
Like, people that are panic buying gasoline right now are assholes.
Yeah. They're the ones causing, like, they don't get it. You're out here causing a panic when there is no need for one.
Yeah, if you just chill out for a minute, nothing really will come of it. It was a brief hiccup.
Yeah.
I don't even know the whole story behind that. They figure out who hacked the pipeline?
I don't know. I don't follow the news, really. I hear about the big stuff.
The memes.
Yeah, if you can tell me in a meme, like I knew about that fucking sideways ship. That ship that was stuck in the
sideways ship was a wealth.
Oh, it was the light of our life. It was the light of our life for like 3 days.
That digger operator deserves a medal for what he did.
Yeah.
That guy got out there in a clapped out Komatsu that was a minuscule thing next to this massive ship and started to try and dig it out.
Hero.
Yeah.
Man deserves a medal and a fucking parade.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that it got stuck. I still can't fucking believe it.
It's like, did they try to turn around?
Did they?
It's like
they tried
there are
full,
2 lanes.
Full reverse?
Flip a bitch, you know?
You know what it immediately
you gotta go
made
all
me
the
think
way
of?
through and come all the way back. What?
It immediately made me think of fucking Austin Powers when he's got that little fucking thing stuck in the hallway.
Oh yeah.
That's all I kept on thinking every single time I saw it. I was like, who the fuck is running this show? For real. No,
what a world we live in.
That was my whole thought process. Huh?
Yeah, what a world we live in.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, you leave my cables alone. You leave my cables alone, sir.
I get more and more nervous about it by the day. Oh, well.
Just look at the memes. Just watch the memes.
Yep. Keep my head down. Tell me I have a job to keep going to, and I will keep going to it. Life as normal until it is not anymore.
Yeah.
More Star Wars. That's what I'm going to do, is more Star Wars.
Star Wars. So I fell asleep during the Bad Batch.
You told me. So you're just not a fan, huh?
I don't know. Maybe I was just real tired. But it's an hour-long animated series. I'm not sure I'm gonna sit through that at any point.
Well, my whole thing at this point now is, I kind of maybe should just force myself to do it.
If I gotta force myself to do it, I'm not enjoying it. So.
Maybe if we take our own advice and just be happy it's
Yeah.
Star Wars, maybe we can get through it.
I don't know, man. I have tried to sit down and watch now all of the anime. I liked the old one from Cartoon Network before they did the computer animated one, the one that was like, they did all the short episodes.
Yeah.
I liked that. I think I still have that on DVD, actually.
There was a animated Star Wars on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. It was between episode 2 and 3. It was the Clone Wars. Like, it was the same basic story. It was supposed to bridge the gap between episode 2 and 3.
Okay.
It was really good.
But someone wasn't.
But it was 2 seasons and it was very short.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So someone figured out that they could put. So they figured out that they could and reanimate it, re-release it as a different Clone Wars, and make it 3D animated. And what, they got 3 seasons out of that?
2.
2?
The second was longer than the first.
Okay.
The second was longer than the first.
So call it 2.5?
But it was like, yeah. There was like a season right after episode 2 came out, they did a season. And then the next season was right before episode 3 came out. And Anakin's got his hair and his scar.
Hand?
What?
Does he have his hand?
No, he doesn't.
I was going to say, no, he had already lost that.
Yeah, he lost that to Count Dooku. We're mulling over the idea of doing like a little side project where we watch the prequels and the originals and the sequels. And we get together and just like discuss.
In proper
I really like
order.
the idea of it. Yeah, like.
Or no, I'm sorry, in chronological order.
Yeah.
1 through 9.
What the fuck do you have in your mouth? Yeah.
What do you have in your mouth?
I haven't. No, sorry, the cat's got something. He always spits it out. I'm not worried, but it's like, what the fuck do you have? He's just really into garbage, and he finds it wherever he can. It might be a stale popcorn. All right, Fatty, Mr. Marsland, I believe we've had a wonderful conversation here tonight.
Okay.
We had a few little stutters, but I think we got a good episode out of it regardless. I have all the different bits of recording that I'll stitch back together later.
You better.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to bleep you. I'm gonna have to bleep you, Fatty, right at the beginning of the episode. I'm gonna bleep you.
You don't have to bleep me. You can just cut it out.
Yeah, but then there's gonna be like an awkward boop. I'll listen to it and see what I can do. I just don't want to like do a lot. That's my philosophy.
Yeah, just bleep it then. People.
One last thing. Anyway. It's important to always have one last thing. Borderlands 4 is in production.
Word.
Yeah. No, it's happening. Who knows?
Oh,
what
that makes me excited.
Could be like 4 or 5 years away, but is in production. Oh, and the movie is as well. Everybody seems to be having a fun time. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
Have you heard anything else about Mass Effect?
No.
Wow.
But Henry Cavill is either a massive nerd or he's involved in something. But we've talked about that before. He tweeted a very cryptic picture of him on the set for The Witcher reading something that appeared to be Mass Effect related. Get down off the fucking counter, son. No, he's just going to go all the way up even higher.
Yeah, he said, fuck you, man.
Because it's like once he's on top of the cabinets, what the fuck am I going to do about it? Like, he knows I'm not going to do anything about it. He can just chill up there. Okay.
Just get a stick, poke at him.
It was awesome to finally have you on the show, Tyler. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
You can be honest.
No, yeah. I'm just...
So, this will be up on Monday on your major podcast streaming services, and the following Wednesday on our YouTube channel, which is, I don't, like, the URL is a string of numbers and letters, so just search for Keeping Up with the Fatness on YouTube.
I mean, if you want
it's
to.
In that, there's a link in the description anywhere you go. Anywhere you're listening to this, there is a link in the description.
Did we actually get to say
channel,
link in the
our
description?
Facebook channel. There's a link, Patty, there is a link in the description.
Holy shit, we have stepped up.
Right? We're real internet
now,
people. We're a phenomenon.
Now we're gonna have to seriously deliberate making merchandise.
Yeah, we are. I don't want to be cheap shit, and I don't want to spend a lot of money. So that's right. Holy shit! Tyler makes T-shirts, Fatty.
This guy makes T-shirts.
How have we never at any point before this
boom
thought about the fact that fucking Tyler makes T-shirts?
What you should do is submit some of your designs to him.
One
and
of
have
my
him make a
favorite
couple. We'll
T-shirts
gladly pay
is
for
a Tyler T-shirt.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, just submit a couple of things to him. Fucking, you let us know what it's going to cost, man. We'll rock the shit out of them.
Or Tyler, if you get struck with inspiration, sir.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be in touch about that. That's really, how did we not even fucking think of that? Oh, look
all right,
forward
gentlemen.
to that, everybody. We need a T-shirt that just says #FuckFlacco.
Yep.
And possibly one that says this call is being recorded.
Yes.
Yes. All right, it's been fun, guys.
All right, gentlemen. I'll talk
Email us. Keeping the fat at gmail.com. All right. I love you, sir. I love you, Tyler.
Love you, Tyler. Later.
Wonderful.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.